Hello, my friends. How's everyone doing today? I am here to share some Dollar Tree things with you and a little bit of a couple of freebies that I brought home. So let me show you what I got this week for crafting, junk journal crafting, paper crafting, all the things that I do here on my channel. So yeah, and I'm very picky these days. So I am actually trying not to buy anything, but if I see something that I truly think I can use, then I'll go seek it out. Or if it's something I just happen to see, then I will get it. So, yeah. So, I have so much fun making journals, and I make just about, I'll make just about any type of journal, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really have a limit or a certain, like, I don't do all vintage or I don't do all little golden books. You know what I mean? I do like to do a wide variety of different types of journals. It's just so much fun. And so, let's see how this is one day. I have two bags here and there from two different days. I rarely buy, enough for even two bags of crafty things on one day, especially now that I'm trying really not to buy anything. So, we're going to look at these in just a second. But I did want to do something with, and I was inspired by something I saw, or some things I saw, a few different channels. And so I picked up this Barbie, and I was looking for, I did, I see things, and at the time I see it, I'm like, oh, I don't need that. You know what I mean? And then later on, I'm like, oh shoot, I do want that, but now they don't have it. You know what I mean? So yeah, luck of the draw, I guess, or what's going on at the moment. But at the moment, if I see Rainbow Bright again, I'll get it, or Strawberry Shortcake coloring books. But I did pick up these. This is an activity book, actually, as you can see, and it's Barbie. So I like the cover, so I'm thinking of a little project with the cover. And then in this particular, Barbie, it says sticker by number. So in here, this is what it looks like inside, in case you haven't seen this one. This is what it looks like inside. So some of these pages I would use in a journal, and maybe some of them I wouldn't. And I might not use any of them in it, because I have all these little blank spots you're supposed to fill in, but match the numbers. Yeah, see, that's a little game. The ones that involve putting stickers on here to finish the picture, I don't know if I would use, but like you could check this one out. Like here's this one. Maybe I don't want to use this, but look at this side. These would be great little drawing ephemera. Whatever you might want to use them for. It could be a giant bookmark, or it could be something you glue on a page, or it could be a journaling, like a big journaling card. So, and this little piece right here is cute. But let's see here's where you stick stickers. Let's see if there's something useful on the other side. Oh, again, the big rectangles. Oh, okay, let's see if every page is like that, because that's very handy. And this one has, stickers on this side, and then this little game. So, the game could be fun for someone to actually do that, or, whatever. So I don't know if I would use that. The stickers, these are all the little pieces you're supposed to stick in those, in here. Let's see what's on the other side of this page. This is strips. This could be interesting. So you could put all the strips together and make a couple of tags. You know what I mean? Or even leave them apart and space them out and make like 1, 2, 3 tags. That would be cute. Here's a little square down here. And then this one has 2 rectangles this way. So yeah, I say most of these pages are usable. And then, so something with the color. So that's an explanation. We won't go through that much explanation on the others, but just to show you where my head's at. So this one is, as you can see, Berenstain Bears. I thought this was a really cute cover. And this one is an activity book too. And this one, it has the regular Stan and Jan Berenstain, whatever you say that, down here. And the whole cover is a picture, whereas this one has this little bit up here and the little age thing. which wouldn't scare me off. So, but I do like this one better where the whole cover is like a picture, even though it has this up here. That doesn't really bother me. So, well, I'm going to be experimenting with these. This one too, Care Bears. I thought these Care Bears were really cute. So most of it is the Care Bears, and then you have this little bit Care Bears, and then this little bit of title or description or whatever. And this is just, you know, like those type of pages. I think the Berenstain Bears is that type of pages too. Yeah, just like the coloring book. You know, weight pages, even though it's an activity book too. This one's coloring and activity. Then I saw Dr. Seuss. So I'm trying to, not trying to, but kind of just by coincidence, because some things have come across my path that are Dr. Seuss. So I am kind of putting all the Dr. Seuss that now are coming into my craft room by coincidence sometimes. I got some in, you know, I think I got something in Happy Mail, and then I, you know, have come across a few things at the thrift store and at Dollar Tree. So now I'm putting them all in one spot so I know where they are. So I'll add this to that area. But it's a Dr. Seuss coloring and activity book, and I love the cover here. Oh, here's the back. So we can make some bookmarks out of these. That's cute. And the inside is, again, and you can use these pages in a journal. A lot of people do. I don't know if I probably have at some point, but it's not something I use often, but I certainly would consider it. Okay, and so this is, I kind of was not really looking for those, but then I decided to look for Rainbow Bright and Strawberry Shortcake coloring books, and those are what I found. And then these are, I was looking for these, and I'm so glad I found them. So we're going to see, let's see, these are the two. This is scented markers. So those are just markers. And then these are what I want to see how they are. So I saw somebody use these, and I never even noticed them before. You know what I mean? I've never seen, I'm sure people have shown these, but I don't remember like paying attention to it or noticing it or anything like that. But, and you know, I probably just thought, well, I'm never going to use that, so I would never. But I saw somebody using these, or one of these at least, and I thought, you know, now that I have my postcard exchange, I'm decorating that little, you know, 4x6 area, you know, doing little doodles on there or whatever, I thought these could come in handy. So they're at Dollar Tree. They're whatever the office supplies are, and markers, $1.25, $1.50, whatever. There's 6 different ones in here, and I think there's 6 different, and they're stamps. I think they're shapes. So we're going to check, oh, here's the shapes right here. Smiley face, little paw print, star, like a flower, heart, and a lightning, looks like a lightning bolt. Okay, so let's see how these are. That's why I put this white paper here. In case you've never seen these, I haven't tried them out yet, so they almost have a little Crayola, almost look like Crayolas with these little stripes on there, but they're by Jot. So you can see the different colors. See, can you tell on the outside what they are, what shape they are? If they are actually shapes. No, I don't see any indication of what the shape is on the outside. Interesting. So this is like a tangerine color. Okay, this is a shape. This is the star. Okay, so I'm just going to tap it like that. Hold it. I'm going to press hard so it makes the shape. I don't know. I've like I said, I've never used. Okay, so it made a half a star. So let's press it a little harder. Just straight down. I'm not going to rock it quite yet. I just want to see, is it a matter of pressure? Yeah, that one came out pretty good. So if I wanted to do a whole bunch, like around a postcard. Okay, maybe I do need to rock it a little bit. Let's just rock it a little bit, you know, like this. Okay, that one came out perfect. I was worried about, you know, how if you rock a stamp, sometimes you get the side little lines, and there's no lines on there. And that one's perfect right there. And I rocked that one. Let's do one more. This is the star. Cute. And plenty of color. Oh my goodness. So I got 2 of these because, I don't know, I just had a feeling. Because the person that I saw using these, they looked good. And I was like, oh my goodness, this could be so perfect for my, for my postcards, decorating my postcards, just these little, colored shapes. So this one, again, does not have, you would think they would put the shape on the outside, right? So I'm going to have to memorize, like the tangerine is the star, the green is the flower, looks like. I'm going to do that technique now, rocket. We'll see if we can get the first one perfect. Yep, there's the green. Green flower, could be a 5-leaf clover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, or whatever you want it to be. Those are separated. You could put them right next to each other. Little group of flowers. Cute, right? Yeah, have you seen these? I have never noticed them before. Never knew they existed until I saw someone use them in a video. Okay, so this is blue. I keep checking, but no indication. This one I can't hardly even see. It kind of blends in with the whole color there. So I think it's the smiley face. All right, let's try this one. And I think, let me see if we can figure out. I think I see the smile on the bottom. So this one's going to be a little hard to, line up if you want it straight up and down, right side up. See, it's a little crooked, so I need to turn it a little. Be in bright light when you do this, right? Or make it so that it doesn't matter if it's totally, upright. So that's the happy face or smiley face. Let's say, no, this one I pressed down harder. This one I rocked but didn't press down as hard. So that one's, I would say, is the best one right there on the bottom. So I put it down, rocked, but didn't press too hard in order to get the mouth and the eyes to show up. That one's not quite, I didn't rock quite as much on that one. Okay, let's try it one more time. Yeah, so it'll be what it will be, right? So that's the blue smiley face. This one is pink, and this one is, I can't see. Let's see, what are the shapes? This might be a heart. Yeah, I think this is a heart. Let me move this over a little, make sure you can see. Oh, I'm scooting you right off the camera, aren't I? Okay, this is a heart. Oh, it's a solid heart. It's not an outline. Interesting. Oh, let's rock it. There we go. That one's good. That's a little easier because you're not trying to get those details like these have the details of all the piece, eyes, mouth, outer circle. This is just a solid thing, so it's a little bit easier to get a good print. Yeah, okay. Pink heart, and it almost comes out red, doesn't it? It almost comes out looking like red. So the purple is probably the paw print. I'm just guessing. Yeah, I think so. Let's do the paw print. Well, that came out perfect the first time because now we've got our technique down, right? But look at how cute that is. So you could use this for kitty cats or, look at that. That is such a cute paw print too. It comes out really nice. Kitty cats, puppies, any kind of animal really, And this one must be the lightning. Okay, let's see our lightning here. Now this is going to be light because it's yellow. But let's see how it comes out. Yeah, that is really light, but it comes out nice. It's kind of a solid, like it's like almost like two triangles together. And you can hardly see that one. So that one might not be so great because it's not going to show up very well. It looks like you can't really tell what it is when I'm stamping it. I know what it's supposed to be. Let me turn it a little bit, see if that helps at all. I don't think it will. Just because yellow is always hard to see. If you've ever had like a yellow gel pen or anything yellow really. I've never really had good luck with yellow markers or yellow colored pencils, yellow anything type of markers or whatever. But those are really cute. So yeah, if you're interested, they're just in that section where all the markers are really. They're, they have the pens kind of all together. They have the highlighters all together, and these were with the markers right there on a little peg. Never noticed them before until I saw someone use them. So I'll be using those on my postcards. That'll be fun. Okay, second bag here. Oh, I have a thrift store bag too, I see. Okay. So this I saw. This bag right here is from my favorite. No. I don't think what Dollar Tree is from. Oh, here's my receipt right here. Let me see what address is on here. Oh, this is the one by my work. Okay. And so I have the prices here too. This is $1.25. This was $1.50, and this was $1.25. So this I hadn't seen anyone use, and there were some different patterns, but I liked this pattern. So we're going to open this in just a second. We're going to see what this feels like. It's called Wipe Clean Sticker Sheets. I thought that could be fun. I thought they could be fun possibly for a page in a journal. You know how people are putting sticker sheets in, and they're using actual sticker sheets or sheets from stickers that where you've used all the stickers. These are called sticker sheets, Wipe Clean Sticker Sheets. So that means, I mean, you could write on them, I guess, is what it's talking about. Or you could put stickers on them, and they're going to be easier. Probably, I would think possibly even easier to remove than from a sticker sheet where you've peeled off the stickers, because I think it's probably going to be slicker. But I did find this, I got the other little Cherry Coke and Diet Coke notebooks, not all of them, just a couple that I wanted. They had more than I really wanted, but I really liked this one. Very cherry. So this one's Cherry Coke. Sorry, speaking of Cherry Coke. I have Diet Cherry, no, this is regular Cherry Coke. I really do like Cherry Coke. And I don't usually drink the regular, but this can was messed up. You know how it had a little kind of bump out on the top? And instead of throwing it away, I opened it up and it was still good. It was fine. So I figure nobody else would drink it, so I'm drinking it. That's the only time I drink a non-diet soda is when the can is messed up and nobody else wants it. But these are really cute little note sheets in here. It's got water in my paper there. Well, this is plastic, but oh, I got some right there. We're water dyeing our paper today. Have you ever heard of that? I have heard of that. Cherry Coke. So these all say Cherry Coke and have all the little lines on the front and the back. So I thought this was really cute, and I will probably just take the individual sheets out of here and put them in a journal at some point that I think they're appropriate for. So that, and then I got this. So this is another thing possibly that I saw someone using, and I may have thought of it, but I've never done it. And then I saw someone do it, and I was like, yeah, that really does work. It really does look good. So, I might have thought of it, but I didn't know how it would look until I saw someone else do it. And I thought I like that. So what they did was, it's a simple thing, of course. I like the easy crafting, right? And so, oh, this punches out right here. I don't think I have this. I'll have to look through these all punch out a little bit. This would be really cute as a border in a teacher's, or a room where you with a border like this where the little pieces pop out. I may have something like this. Oh, this one pops out. Look at that. Can you just see that on a wall with all those little things popping out? Wouldn't kids just love that? Love looking at that. I think I would if I were a kid or an adult. But anyway, what they did was cut these out. Cut out the little pieces. I mean, you can use it as a whole. I probably wouldn't use it as a whole. I would cut pieces that would fit inside a journal as a pocket or a side tuck, anything like that. Or then I saw somebody cut these out, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, and I thought that was really cute. So that's why I got this this had the little pieces on it rather than a solid, because I have some that are just a solid design that you would cut into, pockets or trim or whatever for a journal. But this, you can actually cut out these little pieces if you want. So that's why I got that. And now let's take a closer look at this. I kind of opened it in the store, but I didn't take one out. I don't think. I don't remember taking one out anyway. And like I said, this was $1.25, and there's 6 sheets in here. So you can see, you can probably see how shiny this is. But it is a sticker sheet. It's just a slick sheet. And this one looked like notebook paper, so I thought that was really cute. And now I did want to see, by sticker sheet, do they mean this thing peels off, the back peels off, and you can stick it down? Is that what they mean? I don't know. Oh, it is what they mean. Look at that. It is actually a big, giant sticker. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. These are big stickers. Isn't that interesting? So, yeah, it just came like this. Wipe clean sticker sheets. And there you go. So you could put a page in a journal, and you could use this as a page, but you could also cut this up. Say you want to cut it into 4 pieces, like, and put it on a page. You know, because you'd have to have a big journal to use the whole thing on a page, right? Or use it as a page, actual page, and not take the backing off. You could do that. Or if you want to use it as a sticker, I would cut it up. That's what I would feel like I'd have to do. Let me know what you think. What would you do with this? But I think that's really cool. And like I said, they had other designs, like completely different designs, like solid red with, I don't know, I don't remember the other ones because I only wanted this one and liked this one. The other ones I couldn't see myself using, but this being that it looks like notebook paper, I thought that was super cute. So I've got a little thrift bag here, and I've been working on, you know, when I tell you, and I mentioned that I save things from work. I really do. So, and I told you, I mentioned a few times, I'm sure, too many times, that I was going to cut up some of the things at work because they have a big, you know, guillotine cutter that's real sharp and cuts lots of paper at one time. So I did salvage this brown paper bag from work, from somebody delivered to our office. So I brought that home. I salvaged a piece of cardboard. And then I started, so like, someone told me in the office when I was closing files one time, I think the last time I closed a big file, they said, don't save any file folders, because we do reuse. We don't use them just once and throw them away, because we really don't write like on the file folders like this. We don't write on here, but we put a label on the little top part, right, on a little tab. And they told me if it has like 3 labels on it, because we reuse them, so we put a new label on, put a new label on. And she's like, if it has 3 labels on it, you can get rid of it. You can throw it out. And we'll use, you know, because labels, you know, they consider the file folders cheap, and we'll just use a new one because it doesn't look good to keep using the old ones over and over, you know, in court or whatever. So, because the attorneys go to court and they have these, you know, some of them do get a little rough around the edges, but some of them are just like this. So anyway, I have a bunch of file folders, so I thought, instead of wearing out my paper cutter, I'll just go ahead and cut some of them down, because some of them I might want as a whole, you know what I mean? So I do have a bunch already at home that are still connected, front and back, but all of these, I cut down this bunch, and then, you know, I was getting a good pile here, so I brought them home. And so, yeah, I just cut all these down. Like, what I do is I get to work early, and I figured the time before, like if I get there 10-15 minutes early, that time is my time, right? So then I go and cut I cut these on my time until it's time for me to actually do my work, you know what I mean? So I figure if I'm early, I can do whatever I want. I can cut things. So it's like almost having a little crafty time, right? And I also, same thing with these. Now these they use once, and these had tabs over here, and I cut them all off. So all I did to these was just cut off the tabs, because they put certain information on the tabs that are either names or specific to a case. So it's not like the same tabs are used in every file. They're always different. So they can't use these over. So they do always throw these away, and it's hard for me not to save all of them because there's so many, though. I can't save all of them, but I've saved enough for me to use, and this is just a little bit of what is available for me to bring home as cardstock. Oh, I just saw something with writing on it. Did you see that? Anyway, yeah, I'll have to take that out of there. But yeah, so that's an example of, well, this is paper. This is a thin, this was a divider, but it's thin. Anyway, you don't need to know that. So, yes, freebies from work, brought home, and I'll put those away. And then the thrift store, there's just a little bit in this bag. Let's see what it is. And what thrift store was it? Oh, this was Salvation Army, I think. Yes, Salvation Army, I believe. 2 things here. What did I get? Oh, okay. Do I have a receipt in here? I do. These were, oh, how much did you charge me for that book? Oh, they put some things together. I bought a book too for my granddaughter. Do I have it right here? I think I put it in the other room. Or, yeah, I put it in another place where I can take it downstairs for her. But anyway, these are the 2 things that were for my junk journal. So I found this, and it's 49 cents. And it is scratch off coupons. Make your own scratch off coupons. And it doesn't feel like there's very many in here. They covered up things there. So I can't tell how many is in here or if any were used. Let's see, how do you open this? There's not a flap. There's no flap. How could they? I was teaching my granddaughter about the flap the other day because I was like, gave her something and I was like, can you open it? And she was looking at it, and I'm like, there's a little flap. Just look for the flap and then you can open it just like this. And I showed her. So hopefully she'll remember that. But let's see. Oh. So what does this have on it? So this is scratch and reveal. Write your reward. And sticker, scratch and reveal. So I'm not sure. I mean, I probably wouldn't use this part. So I'm going to put that over. Maybe there's something under there. But see, I don't know how you make your own when you got to scratch it off. Anyway, you get the picture. Okay, so there's just 6 in here. I'm glad it was only 49 cents because there's not very many in here, but these are cute, I thought, for back to school. So you did great. Scratch off to see your reward. So somebody could, and if I put this in a pocket, these could be used as pockets too, and you could put a little something there or not, or just you could save that for writing on, a date or put a label there or whatever. Use it like a label. You did great. They're both the same. Way to go and good work. And there's just 6 of them, and they're perforated in between, so you can just take them apart. So that was from the thrift store, and then this was from the thrift store. I tried to talk myself out of these, but I couldn't. I think they're different from any cards I have seen or that I have, and I don't know where they're from. It says rhyming time. So that's why I got them, because I don't need any cards, and I'm trying not to buy any cards unless they're really different like this. So I did look at them, a couple of them. I thought they were really cute. So star and key. So they just have words on them with little pictures. And they're kind of a neat shape. Look at that little curve there. These would be cute pockets. You'd have to choose a side, but, they could be cute pockets in a journal. So, tree, car, you get the picture. Bun. Where's the hamburger? Block. Ball. So I'm not going to show you all of them, but they're all in good shape. Nose. And they're all, this one doesn't have a picture. Okay, some of them are just words. There's a fly and a pot. So cute, right? Oh, look at this little store. See, I don't have anything like this. Oh, here's a shoe. I just put a shoe on. I think I put a shoe in one of the journals. The vintage journal. I think one of the cards I put in there had a shoe on it. Because I just picture, kids putting on their shoes when they go to school. That's really cute. Look at that feed and seed store. That'd be great in a farm journal. And the goat too. Pan could be in a recipe journal. Chair. Now I want to look at them. Pie, because they're so cute. But we're not going to. There's a bee for a bee journal or whatever you want to put bees in. That's a very cute clock. Doll journal, if you want to make a doll journal. Boats. I saw a frog on the cover here. I kind of wanted to see the frog. Wall. Now that's different. A picture of a wall. I have never seen that on a card before. Vest, pair, log. Oh, look at the chicken. Has a green feathers. Sock. Put that with the shoe, right? These are letters. Words. Purple van. Oh, there's a frog, the very last one. And that's a very cute frog. So yeah, I might separate out some of these and put them into categories. And see where we go with that. And I think that is it. I think I have shown you all there is to see. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed that little haul. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.